Welcome to the WHHI-TV Daily News. I'm Betsy McDaniel, in for Allie McNair today. But of course, there's still a lot to talk about in the Low Country, so let's get started with our headlines. Most of us have lots of opinions from the sidelines, but are you ready to take action on those opinions? The town of Hilton Head is looking for residents to fill vacancies on a number of boards and committees. There are immediate opportunities for spots on the Planning Commission, the Zoning Appeals Board, the Design Review Board, the Parks and Recreation Board, and the ATAX Committee that decides how millions of tourist dollars are spent each year. Some board spots have specific requirements in order to serve, but most openings just demand a time commitment. You can find out more and apply for the positions on the town's website. No tolerance really means no tolerance when it comes to certain rules in the Beaufort County School District. Back at the end of February, the assistant principal at the Hilton Head Island School for the Creative Arts was found to have 2 guns in his truck in the school parking lot. And right then and there, Stephen Brock was no longer employed by the school district, and the sheriff's department still has those guns. Co-workers had reported that day that Brock was slurring his speech, walking strangely, and had fallen asleep in his office. After reporting the behavior, a school safety officer was given permission by Brock to search his truck, where 2 unloaded handguns were found. No charges have been filed against Brock at this time. Speaking of no tolerance, with our state still one of only 2 in the country without a hate crimes law, the city of Beaufort is preparing to join a number of South Carolina cities to pass their own ordinance instead. City Manager Scott Marshall says the new law would affect persons who violate another with the intent to intimidate them because of their actual or perceived race, color, creed, religion, ancestry, gender, sexual orientation, gender identity, physical or mental disability, or national origin. Violators could be fined up to $500 and given 30 days in jail over and above the penalty for the crime they're accused of. The FBI reported 65 hate crimes statewide in 2022, but none of those were in Beaufort. Bluffton and Hardeeville already have hate crimes ordinances on the books. Before things get out of hand, Hilton Head Plantation is trying to get a jump on limiting, for now, new low-speed vehicles that are bigger and faster than golf carts, but smaller than the higher-speed cars and trucks that traverse the large communities' roads. The new vehicles do have headlights, turn signals, and seat belts and are legal on public roads with speeds up to 35 miles an hour. But they've been banned for now on Hilton Head Plantation's 2 busiest roadways while the board figures out what to do long term, hoping to keep hundreds of residents from buying them for now. Golf carts are already banned in the community. And something we may take for granted until it goes out is our power system. So how are we doing when it comes to keeping the juice flowing in South Carolina right now? And how does it look for the future? A lot of attention being paid to the subject in the state legislature the last couple of weeks. State regulators and leaders of Dominion and Santee Cooper say there's plenty of power right now, with average demand only using up about half of their supplies of power. But those companies are also looking 15 to 20 years ahead and asking for permission and money to build new plants to handle the increased demand that may come. That may be a tough ask in light of the abandonment of the old SCE&G Sumner nuclear plant after costing $9 billion, much of which was taxpayer dollars. The media sources on your screen will have more on these and other stories, and we would love for you to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at WHHI-TV. And if you have an idea for a news story, we'd love to hear it, so drop us a line at news@WHHITV.com. And now here's Justin Jarrett with what happened last night in the Loco.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. After a dominant run by Hilton Head Prep's baseball team for the past 6 years, Hilton Head Christian Academy got over the hump last night. The Dolphins got on the board first by taking advantage of a couple of walks and playing some small ball in the first inning, but HHCA's Hayden locked in and shut down Prep's bats from there, while Colella and Steele Burd blasted home runs, and Slaide Burd added 3 hits to help the Eagles pull away for a 9-1 win and wrap up their first region title since 2018. We put it all in perspective and heard post-game comments from HHCA coach JW Wilkerson on last night's LowcoSports Lowdown. Check it out on the Lowco Media Network on YouTube. In Region 7 4A, May River lifted the Colleton curse with a 17-0 road win in Walterboro to keep pace with James Island and Lucy Beckham, who blew out Hilton Head and Bluffton to complete sweeps. On the softball diamond, Beaufort's Kylie Rass did it again, racking up 16 strikeouts and a 6-inning no-hitter as the Eagles blanked John Paul II 10-0, and May River routed Bluffton while Colleton County clobbered Hilton Head to set up a showdown between the Sharks and Cougars on Saturday morning in the Tank. HHCA's boys lacrosse team picked up a win over Academic Magnet, and the Eagles golf team shot a scorching 10 under par over 9 holes at Belfair to win a 10-team meet by 27 shots. Hayes Etheridge and Sage Bradshaw shot matching 33s for medalist honors. Looks like a light schedule tonight with soggy conditions around the Lowco, but the handful of soccer matches scheduled to be played on artificial turf should be in the clear, so we'll let you know what shakes out on the Lowdown tonight at 10 p.m. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
Thanks, Justin. Now let's take a look at our weather with Maria Soden.
Thanks, Betsy. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we have beautiful weather in store for us for the rest of this week. So taking a look at Friday, it's going to be sunny with Hilton Head having a high 73, a low 56. Bluffton's have a high 74, low 55. And Beaufort's going to have a high 73 and a low 56. The sunrise for Friday is going to be at 6:57 and sunset's going to be at 7:51. Taking a look at the tides, low tide's going to be at 7:48 a.m. and high tide's going to be at 12:49 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, a little bit into next week. Saturday, it's going to be sunny with highs in the mid-70s, lows in the 50s. Sunday, again, sunny with highs in the upper 70s, lows in the 50s. And then come Monday, it's going to be sunny once again with highs getting up into the 80s, lows are going to be in the upper 50s. That's it for today. Let's send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. Coming up after a quick break, we get a very special guest from the Hilton Head Humane Society. Don't go away.